taken away by Sicoli and Duff. The Aberdeen Wings are national champions! The Aberdeen Wings have done it! They win 2-1 and are Robertson Cup champions! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Aberdeen Wings win the national championship!
Yes, the Aberdeen Wings are your 2019 Robertson Cup champions. Welcome into the final today in the NA of the season. My name is Vinny Paracelli. Glad you could join us today. It's been 10 days since the Wings hoisted the Robertson Cup for the first time in team history. Let's rewind the tape and see how we got there. Game 1 between the Tomahawks and the Ice Dogs kicked off the 2019 Robertson Cup, and it did not take long to get our first goal. Parker Brown gets Fairbanks on the board, 1-0 Dogs. Toward the end of the first, Oliver Benwell ties it up for Johnstown. We've got a 1-1 game after 20. Second period now, Bennett Stockdale gets a piece of the rebound and puts the Tomahawks ahead 2-1. We go to the third period. It's a 3-2 Johnstown lead. Mitchell Hale says the bank is open. His first of the weekend gives the Hawks a 2-goal lead again. Just 2 minutes later, Carson Greer is wide open. He buries the second of the game. The Tomahawks would add a few more and roll in this one. Johnstown takes game 1 over Fairbanks 7-2. Aberdeen and Amarillo, the second semifinal. It was all Amarillo in the first period as they raced out to a 2-0 lead for 20 minutes. Middle period, Bulls still up by 2. Make it 3. David Ojime with a nice deflection past Matt Vernon. Amarillo in full control. Then Aberdeen starts their comeback. Brad Belial, bottle popper. Wings trail by 2. Just before the end of the period, Jonathan Bendorf finds Twine. We've got a 1-goal game heading to the third. Logan Genuine scored 60 goals in the regular season and routes being named MVP of the league. You cannot leave him alone in the slot. He fires the shot past Vernon. Bulls go back up by 2 and they win game 1 4-2. We go back to Johnstown and Fairbanks. Ice Dogs needing to win to stay alive. Scoring 2 minutes into the game will surely help that cause. Jonathan Sorensen, his first of the weekend. It would not be his last. 1-0 Fairbanks. Dogs now up 2-0 when Oliver Benwell lights the lamp for the second time in as many games. Hawks cut the lead to 1. We jump ahead to the third. Fairbanks up 3-2. Sorensen grabs his second of the game on a nice one-timer, and the Dogs force a game 3 by doubling up the Tomahawks 4-2. Aberdeen needs a win to keep their season going. Unlike Fairbanks, they did not get off to a great start. Logan Genuine with the goal of the weekend walks through Pearson Brandon and then goes 5-hole on Vernon. Taking another look, Genuine with a nice back check lifts the stick of Sladek for the steal, and then a pretty move and a good shot. Just gets inside the far post. Just a few minutes later, Brendan Danemo with a shot that makes its way through traffic. Amarillo leads 2-0. We go late second period. Score remains the same. Tim Mikowski is left alone. He makes no mistake. 2-1 game. Closing moments of the second, the captain, Nick Sicoli, ties the game at 2 with his first of the weekend. Fast forward to overtime, the Aberdeen dream could end in a split second, but just 13 minutes into the extra session, quick pass to the front of the net, and it's Sicoli delivering the game winner over the shoulder of Justin Evenson. And the Wings survive, take this one 3-2, and force a game 3. So for the first time under the current playoff format, both semifinals are going the distance. Let's jump right into it. The Ice Dogs and Tomahawks, you're up first. Winner of the Robertson Cup final, loser goes home. For the third straight game, it's the Ice Dogs getting an early goal. Matt Cothe beats Carter McPhail, blocker side. Dogs get the early advantage. 48 seconds later, shot for the point, gets through traffic and destroys McPhail's water bottle, 2-0 Fairbanks. Still in the opening minutes, Tanner Edwards lights the lamp, 3-0 Dogs, just 4:15 into the game. Still a lot of time for the Tomahawks to get back into this one. They were one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. Oh boy, that's not going to help. Edwards blasts home his second of the period, 4-0 Ice Dogs after 1. Pack it up. This one's over. Time to get a head start on the traffic. Second period action, Cameron Ebert gets one to go in from a weird angle. All right, 4-1, no big deal, nothing to see here. Final couple minutes of the frame, Christian Gorskak on the rebound brings the Tomahawks within 2. Things starting to get interesting here in this one. Final minute of the second, shot from Chris Truba goes off the skate of Andy Nedeljkovic and goes in. Oh my goodness, we've got a 1-goal game. To the third we go. Gorskak's got room off the post, inches away from a tie game, but the Iron had other plans. Just about midway through the third, it's Sorensen with his third goal of the weekend, a top shelf snipe on Cooper Lakenda. The Dogs go back up by 2, and an empty netter will seal the deal for Fairbanks. They take game 3 by a score of 6-3, and the Ice Dogs are going to the Robertson Cup Championship. Who will they be playing, Aberdeen or Amarillo? Game 3, let's get to it. It was always Amarillo getting the early goals in the series, but not today. Jonathan Bendorf, a beautiful shot that beats Jason Grandy upstairs. The Wings draw first blood. We jump ahead to late in the second period. A couple of nice passes frees up Max Salpeter. He'll go blocker side for the insurance goal. Matt Vernon shut the door in the final frame. He finished with 30 saves. Sladek adds an empty netter, and the Wings will move on to the final with a 3-0 shutout of the Amarillo Bulls. Everybody gets a day to rest up for the big game, and here we go. The 2019 Robertson Cup Championship between Aberdeen and Fairbanks. Matt Vernon continuing his strong plays. He makes an incredible save with the glove. We stay scoreless later on in the first. Sladek up the left wing, cuts to the front of the net and gets it past Scholl just inside the post. 1-0 Aberdeen. Final 5 minutes of the second period. Shot comes from the point. The initial save is made by Vernon, but he doesn't know where the puck is. Parker Brown does. He ties the game at 1. Power play for the Wings as the second period is coming to a close. Joe Strada drops it off for Dalton Weigel. Strada gets it back and deposits it into the back of the net. Aberdeen fired up. They have a 2-1 lead going through the third period. In the final 20 minutes, Aberdeen clamped down defensively and only allowed 3 shots on goal, but this was the game saver. Sorensen, nice pass to Brown, but Vernon is able to go from his right to his left and able to get a piece of it and knocks it away. The Aberdeen Wings hang on to win 2-1. It's their first Robertson Cup championship in team history. Strada with the game winner, Vernon with 27 saves. It took over 2 decades, but Scott Langer is finally a champion. Take a look at their reaction. Our own Kristen Kroll caught up with some of the champions after the game.
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. I'm so proud of this group. This is unbelievable. Words can't even describe how proud I am of these guys and what this means to us.
Oh man, all the workouts, all the running, all the practices, everything, it was worth it. And all the fans that came out, thank you to them too.
That's my line, mate!
Let's go!
He's in this!
Oh, I tell you, when it hit zero, I can't even explain it. I went numb. There's been so many years put into this, so many people that have been so supportive of me, and I owe them so much. But this is for all those people that stuck with me in the tough moments and in the good moments. So really tough to explain. It was special. You could hear it in the locker room. You know, we were going to do it for them, and we just love their support. They've been a big part of our success now, you know, since I've been in Aberdeen for the last 3 years. So it's this whole night's been special. This is a memory that I won't forget.
So the Aberdeen Wings take home the Robertson Cup with a 2-1 win over the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. A tremendous game, an incredible weekend of hockey in Blaine, Minnesota. Here's the Robertson Cup all-tournament team. The forwards have one thing in common. They're all a John. Jonathan Dendorf, Jonathan Sorensen, and John Sladek take home honors. On the blue line, it's Noah Wilson and Chris Trouba. And in goal, it's the tournament's most valuable player, Matt Vernon. No surprise there. Congratulations to all our winners. What a season overall for the North American Hockey League. As of this taping, 300 kids have made NCAA commitments this season, with many more still to come. I'm very sure we'll eclipse last year's record of 331 in the coming weeks. The NAHL season truly never ends, as pre-draft camps are taking place this weekend in preparation for the 2019 NAHL draft. That'll take place on Tuesday, June 4th at 1 p.m. You can watch live for free on Hockey TV. Hope you can join us for that as we announce the future stars of the North American Hockey League. Be on the lookout a month from now as the 2019 NHL draft takes place in Vancouver. We'll see which current and former NAHL stars have their names called there. I want to thank you for joining us here for Season 2 of Today in the NA. We've had a fun time bringing you the best of the NAHL week after week. Congrats to all the players who made NCAA commitments this season. Congratulations to the Aberdeen Wings on winning the Robertson Cup, and we'll hope you'll be back for Season 3 of the show beginning in the fall. Thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until September, I'm Vinny Paracelli. We'll see you next time on Today in the NA.